Welcome aboard, Bus One. We're taking a shortcut through Everett, Washington, and we've got some time to kill. Let's play some trivia. Gamers, introduce yourselves.
What's up, everyone? It's Aidan.
It's your boy, Cooper.
And I'm Steven, I guess.
All right, I am your host for this episode, Mitch, and let's add this to the list of my musical artist shortcuts because our topic for today's episode is Kenny Loggins. Got any Kenny Loggins fans in the house tonight?
I have to say, I'm a fan of some Kenny Loggins songs for sure.
Good enough. Good enough. All right, well,
I
let's
don't know
go
him
straight.
personally.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
That's one of them.
That's one of them.
Dude, I know that one. No, it's full transparency. I didn't know who Kenny Loggins was, but then Mitch told me, hey, name 5 songs.
He had a
he
vision.
named 5 songs, and then I was like, wait, I know all of
yeah,
those.
I know most, yeah.
Name 5 songs.
Oh, Kenny Loggins.
Oh, right.
Mr. Footloose. Sorry, I'm spoiling the episode too.
No, you're good, you're
Mr.
good.
Loose himself.
Well, let's go over the rule set here. So there are only 2 rounds, each with 4 questions. Questions in round 1 are worth 1 point. Questions in round 2 are worth 2. Each question will be multiple choice, and I'll wait to reveal the answer until everyone answers, so multiple people can get a question right. We'll have to use the honor system, aka, we'll lock in our answers and don't base your answer off of someone else's. If you know the answer before I read the multiple choice options, the first to yell "snipe" can answer. If you get it right, you get the points, and everyone else loses the opportunity. But if you get it wrong, you lose the opportunity to answer. There's no challenge. There's no challenge for this episode, but there is one extra question at the end, which will not be multiple choice, where you can bet some of your points, double or nothing.
I forgot about that.
Most points wins, opposite of
Jeopardy.
golf, and no Googling. Sound
Mitch,
good?
I'm all in on that last
I can't believe we're back to opposite of golf after the resounding success of the golf episode.
Sorry.
Why don't we just do every episode as a golf episode?
Yeah, that'd be
We
awesome.
innovated the formula so much. And then,
I did actually like how the scoring worked on that one. It was actually kind of
I had a
was
really
fun.
good time
Yeah.
with that.
hey,
well, let's
it
jump
might be
right
coming
into
up.
it.
It might be coming up for
Let's
future
jump right
episode.
into round 1.
It's the Kenny Loggins golf episode.
He has not played golf to the
He
best
had a
of my
professional
knowledge.
golf career. Did you know?
Well, let's jump right into round 1. Once again, 4 questions, each worth 1 point. Question 1. Kenny Loggins was born in 1948 to salesman Robert George Loggins and homemaker Lena Loggins. He was the youngest of 3 brothers. I actually have something in common with Kenny's older brother Bobby because Kenny was born on his birthdays, Kenny was born.
He was born on his birthday?
So
That's crazy.
Kenny
Me
was
too.
born on his brother's birthday, just like my sister was born on mine.
Whoa, are you Bobby Loggins?
No, I'm not Bobby Loggins. But
she
it
Bobby
did get me
and
thinking about the odds of 2 people sharing a birthday. So my question is, how many people would there need to be in one room for the odds of 2 people sharing a birthday to be 50%?
Snipe.
I forget the number.
Because I've
Aidan
heard this
sniped.
the other way around.
Okay.
I think, I think if you have 20 people in a room,
You know what, Aidan?
No, hold on. To
wait,
snipe,
okay.
you gotta be dead on. I'll say
that
that.
is true.
what? That wasn't in there.
That is incorrect, Aidan, is what I was going to say. That's incorrect. So let me give the options for Cooper and Steven. Is it A, 23, B, 57, C, 100, or D, 183?
23.
It is 23.
It is 23. Okay, so Cooper and Steven, you both get
I
the
didn't
points.
get any kind of
Wait,
margin.
was
No.
that dishonorable of me by
No, it's
using
fine. It's
context
okay.
clues of this failed snipe?
It was
It's okay.
dishonorable. I'm
Okay.
a mark of dishonor upon you.
I was probably
It's
going to
okay.
do the lowest one because I've heard this fact before and I knew it was like shockingly low.
Right. Because
Every time I hear it, I'm like, what?
it's an interesting math problem because it's not the odds of one person sharing a birthday with everyone. It's the odds of one person in the group sharing.
22
Yeah, exactly.
other people.
Now,
Steven, you got the point, but Kenny Loggins will be extremely disappointed in you when
Right,
you
exactly.
arrive to our destination.
Great.
we could get even more complicated if we wanted to take into account that there are more common months that babies are born than others, but we won't get into all of that. Let's jump into question 2. I always like to say my sister was my least favorite birthday present, especially now after learning that Kenny's brother Bobby got to name his baby brother as consolation of being born on his birthday.
What?
That's insane.
Which is wild. This
What
is a
did he
crazy
name
fact. Although his parents did tweak his name slightly, my question is,
lame.
who did Bobby name his brother after? Is it A, country singer Kenny Loggins, whom Bobby was a big fan? B, Ken from Barbie at the suggestion of Bobby's girlfriend at the time? C, Clark Kent, aka Superman, because Bobby was a big superhero fan? D, baseball player Ken Griffey Sr., who was playing for the Seattle Mariners at the time? Or E, he just thought the name Kenny sounded silly and was a good idea.
Kenny Rogers isn't in there.
I said Kenny Rogers
You
is
said
A.
Kenny Rogers.
Oh.
A is Kenny Rogers, B
Never
is Ken
mind.
from Barbie, C is Clark Kent, D is Ken
I
Griffey
confuse
Sr.
Kenny Loggins and Kenny Rogers
Yeah,
in
that's
my
fair.
head all the time.
That's fair.
I'm going to say Clark Kent because you said they had to change it slightly.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
pretty cool. Is he named Kent?
What are they going
That's
to call
true.
him? Kenty?
And that does
Kenty
feel
Loggins?
like I was also leaning towards that because that feels like,
Yeah.
well, I don't know how old he was when he was born, like if
Right.
he was old enough to have a girlfriend or not. But
Ancient.
if he was young, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would name my son, my brother after friggin' Superman.
So
Oh,
you're all saying Superman?
I'm saying that Bobby was whipped and he took his girlfriend.
Oh, you think?
boys.
Okay.
The old ball and chain.
Well, unfortunately, Aiden, Ken from Barbie did not exist when Kenny.
really?
Loggins
And
was
neither
born.
did Clark Kent.
No,
that was a world.
Ken is a lot more recent than you would think to Barbie lore.
Ryan Gosling.
The answer though is Clark Kent, aka
Wow, that's
Superman.
crazy.
So
Wow.
Cooper and
Guys.
Steven, you get the point.
Aiden falling behind.
So
I'm not even going to say it because you know what
He's
I'm about
taking
to
these
say.
big swings. Yeah, after our first question, I don't think we can do anything.
So Bobby wanted to name his brother Clark Kent Loggins, but his parents ultimately compromised, naming their son Kenneth Clark Loggins.
Oh.
Okay.
What's he
He's like
logging?
Backman. He's like backwards Superman.
He's like Backman.
Pretty crazy, actually.
Backman.
me, Backman.
They still honored it, I'd
Yeah,
say
they
that
honored
counts.
it.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
I think they promised at like Christmas if the baby would be born that they would, and they kept their promise.
And then
Now
they're like,
I wish
"Ah,
that I
shit."
could have named my sister. I don't know what I would have named her.
What would you have named your sister?
I don't
Mewtwo
know.
Clark
or
Kent.
something.
Sokka,
Lugia, that'd be good.
Princess Peach.
Katara.
I don't think Avatar had come out at that point, but
Dang.
Unfortunate.
I think I turned 7.
What were you
when she
into?
was
Like,
born.
Yeah, what
Thomas
are you
the
into?
Tank Engine?
We
Right.
can narrow this down.
Did you name her Thomas?
I don't remember what I was into when I
Purple
was that age.
Wiggle.
I remember
Yeah,
being at
Wiggle.
like
The
we were
whistles.
having like a family
Captain
meeting.
Feather Sword.
So my grandma's grandma, I believe, when she was born,
You know
they
there's a
let
word
the
for
older child name her.
Really?
And they named her Mossy after their pet cow.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That's
awesome.
really
My
interesting.
great grandma is named Mossy.
Wow.
Well, I remember when I was like a child that we had like a family meeting or whatever with our cousins. And it's because, we were taking suggestions for the name for our future baby. And of course, I was like really young. So I was like Lugia. I was like
And it
insane
sticks.
names.
I'm not gonna
like
lie,
that.
that's kind of a
Lou
cute.
for short. That's pretty
Yeah.
Nowadays, I think parents care like a lot more what they name their children than they used to.
RoboCop.
good. Did you ever hear about the parents who let the kids name themselves and the guy's name is like Truck to this day? He just chose the name
So
Truck
that's
for
funny.
himself.
That's funny. So I went to high school with this person.
Truck.
No, not with Truck.
Truck.
I think that she moved from China and they let her choose like a new name and she chose Rainbow.
Whoa,
I thought you were
that's
going to
cool.
say Kenny Loggins, and
No.
I would have lost my
Kenny
mind.
Loggins. That's
It's actually Kenneth Clark Loggins.
Kenneth
Exactly.
Clark Loggins.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll
Aiden, I
say,
think you've
guys.
mentioned
If
Truck
any of you,
before on this
if any of you
podcast.
guys have a kid on my birthday, I get to name them Kenneth Clark Loggins in your last name.
You have to tell me though. You
Shake
have
on
to
it.
tell
Shake
me.
on it.
Shake on it. There we go.
Okay.
Audience.
I'll shake on it.
Steven, no, this is all three of you.
Oh, okay. Well, are you guys chickening out?
The naming rights to my child are already in John's hands.
That's
So
fair,
actually, that does remind me of something. I'm opening my Google Calendar. I actually marked on my calendar.
He's breaking his own
my
Hang on.
birthday.
No, May the
No
6th.
Google
So
calendaring.
a week from tomorrow
Wow.
is Aidan Day. I saw that online. I put Aidan Day on there.
Guys, get in the comments. Happy Aidan Day to all.
Happy
Is it too late to
Happy-
pivot
Yeah, is it
this
too late to
episode?
pivot to like I just ask
Right,
questions
the new
about
theme
myself?
is Aidan. Yeah,
Yeah.
Aidan
Oops, all Aidan.
Kenneth Clark Loggins.
Mitch, you could earn some of your own points.
right. And maybe
Yeah,
I'll win.
yeah.
Well, let's jump into the next question here.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
we're
question
doing
3.
trivia.
You guys
Yeah.
have to let me win. It's Aidan Day.
Yeah.
Loggins showed a talent for music early on in his life. He created a garage band straight out of high school that did pretty well, then joined a few notable bands like, I didn't write this down, but one is like the nitty gritty
I've heard of them.
Dirt band?
Yeah.
Something- I think that's what it's called.
yeah.
Dirt
No,
band.
they're big.
Yeah. But ultimately, he gave a solo career a go in 1970. His biggest success up until that point was the song House at Pooh Corner, which is considered to be one of his most well-known songs. Much later in his career, he started making children's music, which, for you new parents out there, his children's music is actually really good. Highly recommend for children. In 2009, Loggins was approached by the president of Walt Disney Records, David Agnew, to make a third children's album, but under Disney Studios. David Agnew loved Loggins' previous children's albums, having played them for his own children. The album was created, but never officially released. There are some rare copies in existence, but how do they exist? For what reason do they exist? Is it A, despite the production falling through, David Agnew selfishly made a few copies for his family and friends, which are the only copies in existence? B, the album was released in full at first, but was called back due to licensing issues with Disney. So even like in-house, they couldn't acquire the rights
couldn't get
of
the license
some of the
to their own
songs,
songs
of the
for
songs
his
from
own
like the
stuff.
movies was the issue.
Oh,
But
that
potentially.
tracks. That tracks.
The copies that exist are the ones that Disney couldn't collect in time. C, the full album was leaked online, which led Disney to worry that no one would buy the actual album. So the only copies that exist were for promotional purposes because no actual units were made. Or D, Loggins promoted the album on QVC, so the only few copies that exist are people who ordered straight from QVC.
It was like made to order.
Right.
I don't think the internet was popping around whenever this happened. Because
Yeah.
this is pre
2009.
Yeah, the internet was
We
not
skipped ahead
around
a
at
little
that
bit.
time.
so we're gonna go back
The
to
internet was
David.
not big in
Chronological,
2009. Yeah.
So he
It'll
had
go back
he
to
had a children's
chronological, to be
career. We were jumping ahead to when he had completely
children.
forgotten about it.
So
and
the
this
very
random guy
first,
was like,
yeah. So House of Pooh Corner was not technically a children's song, but it inspired a lot of these children's albums that he made later on. So
Is that the Christopher Robin song?
yeah, Christopher Robin. Dun, 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 dun,
I didn't know
Look at
that
this
song
Mitch
was
guy
called
knowing
House
these
at
songs.
Pooh Corner.
Yeah. Okay. So
Give
what
him a point.
how do these rare copies exist?
I think it's the licensing thing. That just sounds
It's
like
really funny.
Very Disney.
that sounds so Disney. They would do that.
In house, they couldn't get their own licensing.
Yeah.
I feel like QVC, like he would have sold billions of copies, so it can't be that one, right?
Yeah, I feel like Kenny Loggins is too big for it to be just like, oh, it didn't sell well, so they didn't.
Yeah, because
They
I know
didn't
like
get out there.
Radiohead as well. Like they did online, like they pioneered online releasing like independently, and that actually sold extremely well with In Rainbows.
I'm gonna
well,
say
I already
A.
answered, so I don't know why I'm helping.
I'm gonna
you guys
say
eliminate an answer, but
the guy, like it didn't go fully into production, but the guy was like, I'm just gonna keep this for me.
A few for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
And Cooper, what do you think?
I was interested by the internet one. I'll say that one.
he was interested.
Unfortunately, none of you are correct because
QVC.
the answer is QVC.
What?
So
Kenny Loggins couldn't sell on QVC.
Oh,
well,
no.
so some of them did sell, but so what ended up happening was they did have, so I didn't lie per se, they did have licensing issues for some strange reason because the songs that he sang, like it just fell through basically.
So
But he
he
had
sold on
already,
QVC.
yeah, he had already done the QVC, and so they had to give them the product. The people who ordered them. So it's not like one or two exist. Like a decent amount exist, but you can't find them really anywhere because they're pretty rare. They never sold mass market.
They're technically illegal.
I feel like that was it was like half of my answer and half of the QVC
well,
one.
Yeah, but I feel like it was not.
The actual reason it's
I'm
not
not
out in the
arguing-
mainstream
I'm not
today
arguing,
is
but-
probably more
Well, but
Steven's
my
thing.
question is, where are the rare copies from?
Where are they now?
Listen, I'm not arguing. I'm just
Smash
saying
Where
cut
are
to
they
a live
not
camera.
maybe
Why
I
aren't
feel
Right.
good because I was in the light there, you know. Maybe I picked up on something. I feel kind of
Yeah, but you should still feel very disappointed about the first
Right.
one. So
Keep your momentum
let's even
moving
our
forward,
expectations
Steven.
down a
You
little
got
too.
this.
I'm
That's
curious
the
if
thing
you've
about
heard of
you,
this.
Aidan. You never let people live down anything. You always hold things over them. That's what you always do. You
Aidan's a
always do
sucker
this.
for grudges.
I'm a sucker.
Guys, when we get off these screens, when we turn off these live streams,
We're gonna make
Aidan,
out.
he's always like,
He's a different
okay, why did
person.
you answer that?
Steven's fucking
Why did you say
slamming
it that
me.
way?
So a little fun fact about this: due to his song "House of a Corner" and his other children's albums that he made, he was actually asked to write a song for the Tigger movie, which I don't know if any of you have seen the Tigger movie. It's actually a really good movie.
I've seen it, yeah.
But the song is called "Your Heart Will Lead You Home." So a little fun fact. Like he originally wrote this song inspired by Christopher Robin, and then was eventually
Does
asked
Tigger
to
sing that song?
No, it plays at the end, I think, of the movie during the credits. It's like a song that encapsulates basically the movie.
Then I'm not interested. If Tigger
If
doesn't
Tigger
sing
ain't singing it, I don't want it.
Tigger ain't singing anything. Okay.
Do they like
you heard his
contain
voice?
the melody throughout the
you hear that
movie?
Tigger got
The thing about
notes?
Tigger is I'm the only one.
Dude, that was real. I felt chills.
We're going back in time once again. Okay.
oh,
and now
okay.
we're in order. Going
Play the
forward.
Huey Lewis song. Just kidding.
No.
No, it's not the Huey Lewis.
So this is
episode.
question 4.
Are we doing a Huey Lewis episode?
No. Loggins. All right.
Log in.
Come on, gamers.
Loggins,
This is supposed to be a short episode. Come on.
Sorry.
Loggins met Jim Messina in 1970, and the two hit it off, ultimately becoming a legendary duo, but that actually wasn't the intention. Messina helped Loggins write his first album and landed him a 6-album contract with Columbia under the name Kenny Loggins Band. The two ended up being billed as a duo, however. Notably, Loggins was trying to break out, of course, in his own solo career, and at this time, Messina, who is older, just didn't want to be in the spotlight anymore. So them being a duo was not what either of them wanted, per se.
That's really
So, how did Loggins and Messina become one of the most legendary musical duos in history on accident? Was it A, Columbia wasn't confident in Loggins as a solo artist, so they billed the two as a duo without their consent? B, Messina had such a heavy hand in the creation of the first album that Kenny insisted that the album was entitled Loggins and Messina, and the unintended consequence of that is that they became billed as a duo. C, while on the television circuit, show host kept billing them together as a duo, so the general public just thought that they were a duo. Or D, Loggins and Messina had already performed together for college campuses around the country, so for the most part, the country already billed them as a duo.
I'm gonna do the album one. That seems
That's a
The
good
album
one. I like that
name,
one.
Loggins and Messina.
Messina.
I was also getting those vibes. Loggins, he feels like sort of a humble guy, you know? So he would do that sort of thing, be like, oh, you're such a help for me, you know, I'm gonna name you. I think that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Aw, that's so cute. I
Aidan?
think that it was like they were already a duo before, and then they tried to do their own thing, and then they were like, hey, you're still a duo.
Wait, which one was that?
The last one.
Oh, that they had already performed together. Okay.
Yeah.
The correct answer is D. So Aidan, you get the point for that one.
Finally!
Yeah.
Wow.
They were like
Everything's coming up, Aidan.
really performing quite a bit at different like college
Are you
campuses
gonna stop holding
already.
it over me now? That first question.
We're gonna be hearing about this after the episode, right, Steven?
Yeah, you're gonna be
So
hearing about.
I
yeah.
tried to trick you a little bit with the album cover because it's partially the truth, but not fully the truth. The album.
You're all about partial truths.
I know, I
today,
am.
Mitch.
I am.
Yeah.
So it is entitled "Sitting
Mitch
In"
loves
with
his
Kenny
nickels
Loggins
and
and Jim
dimes.
Messina, but it
He
wasn't like
always
the
has
classic
been kind of a
name of
lying snake like that, hasn't he?
Loggins and Messina. So I was being a little tricky with that one.
Yeah. Nice.
You would be.
Mitch, that must be your motto, being a little tricky.
A little tricky.
Yeah.
I think a
There
little
were
tricky.
times
and I
that
are
you
on the
said
same
I'm
side.
being
You're
a little
saying
tricky
the same
in the
things as me.
Survivor episode.
I'm trying to be a little tricky.
Being a
Okay.
little tricky on that one.
Before we move on to round
I have
two,
a problem.
let's do. Yeah, that's my other
Guys, I'm being tricky.
Those are my. I haven't said I have a problem. In a long
I'm proud of you, Mitch. Days since I have a problem has been mentioned.
Now I'm thinking it like I did in the cooking episode.
Aidan will not stop holding
Okay,
things
well,
over me.
While I calm down, let's do a point check.
Okay.
Drinking problem.
Do.
Steven?
Is that a fucking gallon of Arnold Palmer?
Yes, it is. Diet Arnold Palmer.
It's diet, actually.
How many points do you have, Steven?
2.
Okay. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
And for the record, that's Diet Arnold Palmer. It's not straight sugar. I'm healthy.
Good.
That whole bottle only has 10 calories on it. It says it on the bottle.
Yeah. It's like practically water.
Wow. You probably burn more calories drinking that entire jug
right.
than you do.
Yeah, it's like eating lettuce or whatever the thing
I think
is.
it's celery.
Celery?
Oh, I almost
Celery?
said cucumber.
Yeah, that checks out.
Well, before we start round 2, why don't we take a second and each share our favorite Kenny Loggins song? Does anyone have a favorite?
Yeah, but
It's hard to narrow it down.
that's true.
It's tough.
Footloose is too good, man.
Footloose
I
is
love
too good.
Footloose. I can't stop grooving.
I'm always
Gotta
happy to
cut
hear
loose.
that at a wedding.
Gotta cut loose.
I'm a big fan of Danny's song.
That one's
Oh,
good.
I was going to say that too. That one
People
is.
smile and tell me I'm the lucky one.
All right, that's 5
Ooh,
seconds.
that was good.
Okay, hey, this guy.
We don't have
this
the
guy's
rights.
a bit of
We
a
don't have
singer,
the
huh?
rights.
Hey, this guy fancies himself a bit
The
of a
Kenny
singer,
Loggins
huh?
episode is
What
only
about
going to
you,
have
Steven?
5 surviving copies because it got pulled.
I
due
was
to
I was
rights.
also going to say that.
Danny's
Honestly,
song.
the Danny song, yeah.
Let's hear a
I'm
bit.
sorry if I'm not original.
No Love for Danger
Hey,
song?
let's hear a bit of it, Steven.
Wow.
Wow.
That's definitely how the song goes.
That's in
Yeah.
there somewhere. That's like one of those back layers that you only can hear if you're like a real true Kenny Loggins fan.
Right.
Yeah, I've been
yeah, he's
listening to
singing
the. Yeah, that's like take
Yeah.
10.
Exactly.
You know,
Backing
with the
vocal
stripped
track
back
3,
instruments.
yeah.
He was trying out some new things, and
My favorite is If You Believe, which is kind of an out there choice, but it's got like if you listen to it, it's got like a really pretty intro, and then it's very upbeat and kind of a happy message.
Nice. Wow, Kenny Loggins upbeat and a happy message.
Right? What is your favorite Kenny Loggins song? Share in the comments or on whatever platform you're listening on. Share the episode while you're at it. Okay.
guys, when we turn these cameras off, when these cameras come off, we're just normal people like you guys.
We listen
That's
to
right.
Kenny Loggins.
We
Sure.
listen to
We
Kenny
hold
Loggins.
grudges.
We get together. We talk
We have
about Kenny
problems.
Loggins. We have issues. So many problems.
Mitch, when you just said it, you said share in the comments, and all I saw was a mascot made out of like a comment block named Sharon. It's Sharon in the comments.
Share in the comments.
You have a really interesting brain, Cooper.
That's
for
our
that to be
new
your first
mascot
thought.
of
Our
Buzzword
new
Trivia.
mascot is Sharon in the comments.
Share in the
Share in the
comments.
comments.
That
I
was-
like that.
And-
I don't know how you're
it's like a
picturing
word
that.
bubble.
That's
She's a
kind of
word
incredible.
bubble mascot.
Wow.
Cooper, you're gonna have to Photoshop that before the episode drops.
What is the one M&M they took away the sexy heels? We need to give her the sexy.
The green M&M.
We need
How
to give
can
her
I
the
forget-
sexy.
Are you
Why
saying
don't I know
Sharon in the
that?
comments
Oh,
can
which
be
one was
sexy?
Yeah, why not?
It's
Why not?
our
Sex appeal.
mascot. She can be sexy.
She can be
if you want
sexy
her.
too. To be.
Go ahead, cancel me all you want. We're making the mascot sexy.
Let's jump to round 2. Once again, there are 4 questions, but this time they're worth 2 points.
Okay.
Let's go to question 5. Arguably one of Loggins and Messina's most famous and recognizable songs, as you both mentioned, is Danny's song. Some other favorites are Good Friend, Your Mama Don't Dance, My Music, and A Love Song. Like many songs of its ilk, Danny's songs' sustained success can be attributed to its popularity at weddings. So this got me thinking, what is the most played wedding song of all time?
Like first dance song or just sung at wedding?
At a wedding.
I feel like I could have this on a snipe, but
You can try.
I think we're all
I would
thinking
be
the same
surprised.
thing.
I'm not
I have like
thinking
2
of
or
anything.
3.
But
I have
I'm
2
sure
or 3 in my head.
I'm ready to be surprised
Let me
as
give
well.
you the options first, maybe.
Wait,
Or unless you got a
Buzz?
snipe. Okay,
Snipe.
snipe.
Here comes the bride.
No.
That's crazy.
I mean,
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was
I would
thinking.
say
Okay,
I
actually,
actually
okay,
disagree.
I'm
that
gonna
that's even
wipe
easier.
the snipe. Wipe the snipe. No one sniped.
I can't
Not
believe Mitch
including,
wiped
like-
the snipe for the first time ever.
Modern songs.
I kind of
Not
doubt that
including,
Here Comes
like,
the Bride is
Here Comes the
actually
Bride.
played at weddings.
I've heard it a couple times, but not everywhere.
Yeah.
Where do
I
you
think-
think it is?
That's
I'm
the only
talking
time
about,
I
like,
hear
at a
it.
reception.
Yeah.
At a
Okay,
reception.
at a reception. Okay, I still have some answers,
Okay.
but I'm gonna wait.
A. Dancing Queen by ABBA. B. Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis. C. I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. D. Marry You by Bruno Mars. Or E. Mr. Brightside by The Killers.
That was the one that was in. That was my gut instinct. I
That's
was
a
gonna say
killer
Mr.
one.
Going
for
for
the
like
reception.
okay.
Nice one,
I
Steven.
thought this was gonna be like love songs.
No,
No.
this is songs that get
This
white
is just
people
in
turned.
general songs played.
Right.
at
This is songs that get wiped. That's exactly right.
I do think I've heard Mr. Brightside at every wedding I've ever been to.
That's true. I was gonna also say Cupid Shuffle, but it wasn't on that list.
Not on the list. Keep in mind, like, there are a
Timeless.
shitload of weddings, and this is
Yeah.
all
I
weddings.
mean-
so
Yeah.
Can't Help Falling in Love has to be at most weddings, right? Like for
I think
all
so.
time. Is this of all time, or is this like in the year of our Lord 2025
I
or
think
whatever the
in
last year
all
you have
time.
data?
In
Okay,
all
yeah,
time,
Can't
I
Help Falling in Love
time.
Elvis then.
Yeah,
Done.
that's what I'm thinking. And also, there's a lot of old people at weddings, and old people go
They love
crazy for
Elvis.
Elvis. Dude, they're feral whenever Elvis comes on.
You pull out the little like shaky knees. Boom, boom. What mama, they're playing me at weddings.
You know what? I'm sticking to my guns. Mr. Brightside.
Okay.
I've heard it
That's a
multiple
crazy
times
poll.
at weddings.
Yeah.
unfortunately, none of you are correct.
Oh,
The answer is actually "I Want to Dance with Somebody" by Whitney.
I mean
Houston.
that's
Fair.
timeless.
What?
That's timeless and great.
Dang
Banger.
it.
I'm taking applications for my first dance song. Doesn't have to be Kenny Loggins, but it could.
I've got some good
First dance
recommendations
song,
for
huh?
you. Aidan. I'll give
Put it
you
in the
some
comments.
recommendations. Put it in the
I
comments.
feel like Mr. Brightside is like a finisher.
It is
You
a
know, you
finisher.
can't start off with.
But it's
that has to be
very-
like,
Actually,
it's
that's
very
going to be my
white.
first
Yeah,
dance
your
song.
first
is
dance
white.
is going
It's
to be
Mr.
Mr.
Brightside.
Brightside.
It's very white. I think you
cage and
underestimate the power of Whitney Houston. I think that's what. it
That's
comes
true.
down to.
When's the
must
Whitney
be-
Houston?
I guess
episode?
so. Yeah.
You should do your first dance to Whitney Houston's rendition of Star Spangled Banner.
Oh.
Very patriotic.
Wow.
It's
No,
a
if
banger.
Addison had to say, it would be Chris Stapleton's version of the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, I will
Hey,
say
why
one
not
song. One song that I've been enjoying is that one Alicia Keys song. How does it go?
In New York.
I'll send it to you later. Aidan.
Okay,
I don't know.
sounds
If you
good.
know what
Yeah,
I'm talking about in the comments, can you put it in the comments, please?
If you know
Thank
that random emoji,
Sharon.
please,
Right. Alicia Keys song that's popular at weddings.
Tell
Thank you.
Sharon.
Okay.
Tell
Guys.
Sharon.
When we turn these cameras off,
All right,
We get married.
That's
Okay.
Steven's way of saying next
turn
question.
off.
Question 6. Loggins and Messina would amicably part in 1976 before Loggins kicked off his actual solo career. He had amazing hits like Celebrate Me Home, I Believe in Love, Easy Driver, and Whenever I Call You Friend. But probably his most popular hit from this time is This Is It. The song was popular in its own right, but really gained popularity when it was used heavily in what? A. As the theme music for college basketball coverage on NBC Sports. This is it. What about B? On the first commercial for teeth whitening strips. C. NASA used it in coverage of the twin Voyager 1 and 2 probe launchers. Or D. It was used as the anthem for the first Earth Day celebrations around the U.S.
Ooh, I love that.
This is it.
This is
What
it.
about B?
This is Earth Day.
You know what I'll say? What about B?
You think B?
What about me?
Aidan, I don't believe you heard
you
what
said.
B was.
He said it.
You were laughing so hard about the what about B, you did not register what B even
I'm
was.
so wired this episode. I'm on like a razor's
saying Earth
edge
Day.
of dying.
What did you say, A? Cooper?
Earth Day.
Oh, you say Earth Day. Okay. And Steven?
I don't think it's Earth Day. The first Earth Day
Saying
was like
everything
in the
other-
Glad somebody said
70s. You know, it was way back when. It was Nixon.
But we
Nixon
went back in
times.
time, so keep that in mind.
Oh, I guess
We
I
don't
don't know how
even
far
know
back
where
we're
we
going.
are.
And maybe there were celebrations later, but I like the sports time.
And Steven, you are correct. The answer is it was the theme music for NBC Sports for college basketball.
What was B?
B was on the first commercial
What was the one
for
I
teeth
answered?
whitening strips.
Why did I say that?
It was too alluring.
was
Every
too
once in a while, we need to make one of these
what
like
about B?
options just a little entertaining. You know.
Right.
I'm having a good time.
Hold on, did I just get 2 points
Yes, 2
Sorry.
points.
Okay.
You did,
2
Steve.
points.
Congratulations.
Thank
All
you.
right, let's go to question
What
7.
about that?
Starting around 1980, Loggins started writing and or recording music for a myriad of popular movies like Caddyshack, Footloose, and Top Gun. He's kind of known as like the king of movie soundtracks. He wrote most of these songs, but not all. Of the following songs, which is a song not written by Kenny Loggins?
Good.
Is it A, Footloose from Footloose, B, I'm Alright from Caddyshack, I'm alright.
How about that?
You're not going to give us anything for Footloose?
Everybody footloose,
Yeah.
kick off your Sunday
Okay,
shoes.
is this him like writing or him
Writing the song. So he
that's
performed
interesting.
all these
All
songs.
His
Oh.
songs, I see.
Yeah, but which one did he not write? It was written for the movie, but he did not write himself. C is Danger Zone from Top Gun, and D is Playing with the Boys from Top Gun.
That's what we're doing right now, isn't it?
Yeah, we're playing with the boys. Not as sexy as in Top Gun. They were playing shirtless volleyball.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that it's Danger Zone. I'm going to say he wrote Playing with the Boys. That's a very Kenny Loggins title, but I think he just performed Danger Zone.
Okay.
See, Playing with the Boys, that feels like,
Instrumental score title track.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that was probably written by the production staff who did it because that's the scene that they were envisioning.
What if it's
You
like
know,
the
so
one
I'm not sure if he
the one piece
wrote
in the
it.
score that Kenny Loggins composed?
Yeah, what if he was playing the instruments?
What if he was playing with his boys? The orchestra.
The orchestra or his voice.
Good
Thanks
save.
for the
Good save,
clarification.
Aidan.
Kenny
Yeah, good
Loggins'
I
save.
have to
voice.
say, Playing with the Boys is the one that I haven't heard, so I'm going to go with that one.
And Steven, what'd you say?
I think I am going with Playing with the Boys.
Okay. The answer is Danger Zone from Top Gun.
Anger.
So he actually, so here's a little fun fact about Top Gun. He actually was not even like the third person chosen to sing
So they're really
Danger
like-
Zone.
Do you got the order?
Get anyone.
I wrote it down, but not in this document. He actually also didn't really like the song Danger Zone. He said it didn't really he didn't write it and it didn't really reflect on his writing. But he did end up writing Playing with the Boys in
Nice.
Top Gun as well. So he didn't write Danger Zone, but he
Nice
did
job,
write
Kenny.
Playing with the Boys.
He did put his own spin on the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Proud of you, Kenny.
okay.
Danger Zone is on one of my playlist of songs that make me speed when I'm driving.
Oh.
Oh.
Classic.
It makes
Is
you
that
speed?
like a no listen list then?
No, it's just like if you're, if you're in a rush.
Wow, Aidan just admitted to breaking the law.
Get him, boys.
See, I'm with Kenny
Get me,
Loggins
boys.
Sick 'em.
on. I don't understand the hype behind Danger Zone. I think,
Really?
I think it just doesn't do it for me. You
But
know,
you
it
have
doesn't
those
get me
like
hyped.
enough.
classic 80s drums, that's just.
Well, I like that part. That goes without saying.
Thank you, Steve.
My favorite part.
Well,
Off topic again.
Okay.
Off topic again. Have you guys? This is what we're doing this episode. It's fine. It's a shortcut.
We
It's
get
gonna
off,
be short.
we get
no
off the
matter how-
mics here. We stop recording, and Steven
Guys,
just goes on
when
all
the
sorts of
mics, when
tangents.
these screens turn off. No, I was going to say, and don't laugh at me.
Okay.
Don't laugh at me.
Sorry.
Have you guys seen the Scientology speedruns that
I
people
have
have been
seen
doing?
Yes, I have seen the
Yes,
Scientology stream.
topical.
So that's actually a pretty good segue into my next question.
Is he a Scientologist?
Oh
So,
no, no, Kenny Loggins.
question 8.
Kenny, no.
Speaking of Top Gun, of course, a new sequel was released relatively recently called
Tom Cruise,
Top Gun
Oh,
Maverick.
okay.
Oh,
I get the- I
Tom
get the
Cruise, Scientology. I get
So,
it.
well, hang on. Loggins showed interest in re-recording Danger Zone to improve its sound quality and make it more modern, but his offer was ultimately rejected. Why did they choose to use the original recording of Danger Zone? Is it A, after Kenny Loggins publicly left the Church of Scientology, Tom Cruise refused to allow Loggins any part in the sequel? B, Tom Cruise wanted to prioritize the nostalgia of the original song and thought that recording a new version would be less successful? C, Tom Cruise wanted to record a new version of the song by an artist other than Loggins, and Loggins sued Tom Cruise. Or D, Tom Cruise didn't want the song included at all, wanting to keep the movie fresh with new, more modern music. By the time the studio decided that they needed to include the song to hone in on the nostalgia, it was too late to ask Kenny Loggins to
I
record.
forgot that movie is like Tom Cruise's movie. Like
Right,
he owned that shit.
he owned that movie.
Yeah.
So what was the
I
reason
think
why
we gotta
they-
say the Scientology
I mean,
one.
you
I mean,
got it
that's,
right after that segue.
The segue.
How about that?
That's an insane segue.
How about it?
How about that A? Are y'all saying Scientology?
Are you all saying Scientology?
No, I'm gonna say.
We can split it up. Cooper, I'll
you
give
know,
you that
I'm
one.
thinking What about B? What about D?
What about
He's
What about
changing it
D?
up.
What about
So you think Tom Cruise didn't want them sung at all?
Yeah, I think he's kind of a prima
had to
donna.
change his mind.
You know, and I'm gonna say this, and you guys are gonna cancel me, but so what? I'm not with Tom Cruise.
say it
He's
now.
an artist. Okay,
He is.
I think he puts a lot into his art. He cares a lot about the act of making movies, and there's something pure about him being in like a cult. You know, that feels like very early Hollywood to me.
Fair
like
enough.
early Hollywood. You guys aren't supposed to agree with that. You're supposed to be like, no.
No, Steven,
And then-
absolutely not. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm
See,
gonna
here comes
say
the
I'm
people
gonna
to
say that
cancel
Kenny
me.
Loggins sued.
You think Kenny Loggins sued?
Yeah,
Cooper?
Kenny would never, but Kenny did leave the Church of Scientology.
hero.
Okay. And Steven, what do you think?
You know,
about
I'm
D?
going with D. Gotta go D.
What about D?
What
All
about
right.
Dave?
Unfortunately, none of you are right. It's the
No.
It's the obvious answer, which is Tom Cruise wanted to prioritize the nostalgia of the original song. So
course.
unfortunately, we were could have had a new version of Danger Zone that was more modern, but they
So
did not end up
is-
doing
There's actually a
Is
limited
Kenny
amount of
Loggins?
copies.
No, Kenny
in
Loggins was
Church of Scientology?
never a member of the Church of Scientology.
Okay, good.
Nelson
I made it you a
Mandela
little
effect.
bit. I was a little
Kenny
tricky. I was a
Loggins.
little tricky there.
Okay. I should have known. I should have known that he wasn't.
Guys,
hurt.
I have a problem. I'm a little tricky, and I like to.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
And I like to nickel and dime too,
Can
Yeah.
we get Kenny Loggins to do one of the Scientology speed runs just for the bit?
just for the bit.
Yeah.
Guys,
Hey,
I have
we know
nickels
that he
and
can
dimes.
because he's very strong.
And we played Danger Zone. Oh, dude, Danger Zone would go do numbers over that.
It would. I'm gonna make some edits after
All right,
this, guys.
so-
when the cameras turn off, I make a
When
bunch
these
of TikTok
cameras-
edits.
That was the last regular question. We could do this. This is
Oh,
the last
wow, we
question.
could do this.
What? Oh,
So
okay.
what?
I
Let's
thought
do
we
a
were doing
point check.
trivia.
Let's do a point check.
3.
I 4, I think.
I'm highway to the middle of the
2.
pack.
Yeah, 4.
I
Okay,
have
pretty close.
Highway 2.
Pretty close.
The danger zone.
All right. So let me explain one more time how the final question works.
Imagine a movie called Highway 2, the Danger Zone.
The danger zone.
Okay, go ahead, Mitch.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. You can go, Mitch.
So first,
You have my permission.
thank you. First, I'm going to give you a clue about the question's topic. Then you'll submit how many points you want to bet. If you get the question right, double those bet points. If you get the question wrong, you lose those bet points. Keep in mind that this question is not multiple choice. It's an open-ended question.
Yikes.
All right. The topic is Kenny Loggins in GTA 5.
What?
Whoa. I know you've been playing a lot of GTA 5 recently, Mitch.
Kenny Loggins in GTA 5. That's the
I'm all in.
Okay.
Cooper is all in with his
2
2
points.
points.
Highway 2, the danger zone points.
Points.
Highway 2,
All right, Aidan?
the Danger Zone.
I don't know.
You might not want to bet any then. You
One.
can do that. 1 point. Okay,
Highway 1,
Steven?
the danger zone.
Mitch, before these cameras came on, see, it's kind of a reverse of what
Yeah.
we were talking
Wow,
about.
that's interesting.
Before these cameras came on, and this is true, I said people always go all out on these questions. They always do it, and then it basically just becomes whoever gets the last question right wins.
Right.
And I said I'm gonna break the cycle.
And say 4.
No,
Not
no,
betting any?
I'm not doing the switcheroo. I'm not
Okay.
tricky like some people here. I'm doing 1 point.
Oh,
1 point.
nice.
Okay,
so
so
there is a
Aidan-
winner.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's do this. So one quite innovative feature of GTA 5 is the radio music system. In the game, you can turn on the radio and listen to a variety of different radio stations. Loggins licensed some of his songs for the Los Santos rock radio station, sure, but also lent his voice to the project, playing the DJ of the station.
That rocks.
My question is, what is the DJ's name of the Los Santos rock radio station?
And it's not multiple choice.
It's not multiple choice.
That's crazy.
What is the name of the DJ character that Kenny Loggins plays?
Oh my god.
Open ended.
Shit.
Kenneth
Is DJ
Loggins.
in the name? Can we at least have
Is he
that?
it's not
DJ
gonna be
something?
that.
Is it DJ something?
DJ is sometimes in the name. It's like DJ blank.
I'm
or
gonna go
just blank.
basic. DJ K Log.
Okay.
That's kind of boring. But
K-Log is good.
It's clever.
What if he used his middle name that we talked about earlier,
Clark Kent.
Clark?
You think
That's his
Clark,
first
DJ
name.
Clark?
DJ Clark.
DJ
Should have
Clark.
been his first name.
Oh, dude, he would get booed out of every stadium if he was. Imagine being a DJ. and be like,
it's me,
DJ Clark.
DJ Clark.
Actually,
Yeah,
that goes
you have
kind of
to-
hard, Steven. Now that you said that.
Yeah, now
we'll
I'm
have to put some
selling it.
audio from GTA 5
DJ
radio
Clark,
in here
Clark.
of his name. All right, Steven, what about you? What do you think?
I'm thinking something completely off the wall.
That's
I
a
don't think
terrible
it's-
DJ name.
I don't think he's just changing his name.
DJ off the
No,
wall
I don't
is
think-
goes so hard, Aiden. Don't even try.
Okay. I won't even try.
I'm gonna say like DJ Money or something.
DJ Money.
Ooh.
Okay.
He's probably like cool like that.
I would say only one of you is close,
And it's Aidan.
and it's Aidan.
Happy Aidan Day.
So, once again, I warned you all, I'm a little tricky. He went as Kenny Loggins. Like, his name is Kenny Loggins. He plays himself.
points, baby.
He plays himself. I give you the points, Aidan.
Well
He plays himself
played.
in the radio station. Sometimes he's called, like,
Loggins
DJ
here, playing the soundtrack to your
Loggins
life.
or
If
K
it isn't, it should
Loggins,
be.
but he
Doesn't
plays
go by
himself.
Clark at all, huh?
No, it doesn't
would
go
do
by
that, you
Clark.
snake.
Well, technically, if he's playing himself, he could go by Clark.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to
It's
help
not
you
the
out,
spirit
Cooper.
of
My
the
bad.
question. All right, what's our final point situation?
4. Highway 4,
Oh.
the danger zone.
Now I'm back down to 3.
0 for Cooper.
Ooh.
I went all in on DJ Clark.
You went all. I can't
did
believe you
go
went
all in on DJ Clark.
I mean, it did click with me after a little bit sitting with it.
It's
not
pretty good.
Kenny had only heard it. He would have gone with that instead.
Oh well, Kenny.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to our show. If you enjoyed your ride on Bus One today, we'd really appreciate it if you told your friends about us. Also, subscribing or dropping a 5-star rating in your podcast player would be super helpful. We're on all social medias at
Oh God.
Hey,
Dang it.
hey.
That's Cameron'sAss.com, bitch. That's Cameron'sAss.com.
Cameron'sAss.com. We're on all social medias at Bus One Trivia. Make sure you share your friends. Write to us at hi@busone.
This guy. This is a mess. Can we just say it? This is a mess.
Just start over.
We're on all social medias as
He's broken. He's broken.
We're on all the social medias at Bus One Trivia, and make sure to share it with your friends. And also visit us at bus1trivia.com, where you can fill out our official merch. What the fuck am I doing? Cooper, take over.
I'm making Sharon comments.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can take over.
before we go, we'd like to thank for the use of our theme song.
5978, which is a certified
banger.
banger. Kenny Loggins banger.
Thanks for
Loggins
riding
banger.
Bus One. We'll see you next week. Hopefully.
Cut loose, everybody. Everybody cut. Everybody cut.
Guys, when these cameras come on.
Dear Lord.